Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing a test on every setting for the NVIDIA GTX 1660 Ti. That's a graphics card that I have in my PC, and we're going to be running that through all the test things in Battle Royale and private matches. Let's get started. Alright guys, now we're loaded into this 1v1 map practice hub type thing, and we're going to work on the settings. So I'm always going to keep VSync off because it kind of makes it stay at 60 FPS no matter what you do. I have mine set to unlimited. Right now the settings are on low, but we're going to put it on epic and high, and then we'll put this on epic. Performance, no. Recommended, no. Native, custom, and then put everything, high shadows, distance, far. So basically this is not going to be what you would get in Battle Royale. We'll test it in Battle Royale. So the game looks super nice, super smooth, but as you can see up in the top right corner, we're only getting about 90 frames per second. Alright, now we're going to go here, and we'll just turn it down to high. We'll turn this down to medium just because of the way the settings work. And we'll turn this to custom, and we'll go down to 50. Shadows, we'll go low shadows. Oh, medium? Yeah, I guess I'll do medium. And then we'll put these on low. Okay. Now we're getting smooth results. Everything's looking pretty clear. And you can see we're getting about 400 FPS. Yeah, about 400 FPS, 390, 400. The thing that will take down your FPS is not what you would say like the quality of the game. It's how much the game has to render. So by turning off shadows, it doesn't have to render shadows, doesn't have to render the global illumination. Reflections, you don't want to have that because that's just too much for the game to handle. Now if we're having epic and we're putting textures and everything back onto low, you're gonna see that it's gonna, you can see you can just look around and it just looks pretty clean, and we're still able to get the high frames per second. That's not even the best we can do. Now we're gonna go down, and we're gonna go low, and we're gonna go off. We're gonna go all the way down to 0%. Off, near. Okay. Now we're getting about still 400, and the game does not look bad at all. You can see. So it's looking really smooth, and this is on unlimited. So even if you're in a build fight, it's still going to build fight even at the end of the game. If there's 20 players in a big build fight, you're still going to be able to get 240 FPS, which is what most of the professional players use anyways. They use 360 or 240, but most of them will stick to 240. Alright, now let's test it out in-game. Alright guys, now we're on the battle bus, and we're getting a solid 60 frames per second, which is it's not amazing, okay? And you can see it's kind of glitchy when you're jumping out. This is on full max settings, max everything. Deep shadows, you can see the light. Fortnite looks so beautiful, But that's not why we play it. Alright, now once we land, I'll loot up and I'll show the rest of the settings. Alright, now we're going to go into our settings. We have it on unlimited. This is on epic, and we'll just put it on high settings. This will go to medium. everything else, since it was already on high, not epic. We'll go all of these to medium technically because it's not low. So you can see we're getting about 140 frames per second, 150, and the game still looks pretty good. Of course, our shadow's very minimal. Now, if we go even lower, looks like it's glitched. Okay, we go down to TSR low and 50% low. This still is not what I play on. This is technically all low settings, but I play on even lower than that. So it doesn't look good. The game quality is pretty bad. We're getting 300-ish frames per second, 350. Yeah. Now, what I'd play on is if I go down, I just turn the anti-aliasing and turn the 3D resolution off completely. Hold on, it's very glitchy. And I turn everything on low or near. Now we're getting, I mean, like 400 frames per second isn't bad, especially in Battle Royale. Of course, you're not going to get that completely when you're just playing in the end game, but it's still good. So